By the duck, the death of millennial humor. Bro, what? We all love millennial humor. We are young. There's a fire in our soul. We did it, go home, do better. We are young. That's right. We're black and we're white and we run it every time. Peanut humor. Not funny. You just always gotta ruin it. Let's go on to see this though.
Millennial humor. With the constant change of humor, it's inevitable that we see the death of millennial humor. Now, there's a certain type of humor that some millennials happen to have that keeps getting clowned by
something. I don't know why millennials love doing it. They love doing like faces. They'll do like a, I don't want to make the faces, but they'll do like a, or it's like, why are y'all doing all that movement in your face, bro? And okay, I know we do humor with faces too, but it's like the way they do it is just like they spam it. They love their Bitmojis. Yeah, that too. They have not let go of the Bitmoji.
Internet, day in and day out for the past few years. This shit is buns, rightfully so. But if you think it's the funniest thing on the planet, that's all right. It's your humor. It's subjective. More power to you. I want to preface before the video starts, I'm not trying to start a generational conflict. Not every millennial has this form of humor. But there are some millennials who will act like toddlers when they're 30-something years old. They are pushing 40. Okay, not pushing 40. But this skit perfectly describes what I'm talking about.
Okay, little known fact about me is that I get extremely
millennials who act like toddlers for no reason.
hyper when I have sugar. Now take a guess what my coworker gave me when I was at work today. Cookie. But I can't eat it. Because sugar is my greatest weakness. Me wish I could take this.
It's like the reminiscent of like the 2010s humor, you know what I mean? Yeah, when YouTube started, this is how like everybody was acting, like early YouTube and early internet in general, like maybe late 2000s internet to like early 2010s. This is how it was. Epic face. But it's like they're still doing it. That shit is dead. You know what's the equivalent to me, y'all? It's literally the equivalent of like if Gen Z was still doing MLG jokes. That shit would be looked at as lame. People would be like, bro, why are y'all still doing those jokes? No, we moved on from it. It was good for a certain point and funny at that time, but you gotta move on. Fred was on that type of timing, yeah.
Cookie and go num 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 num.
Okay, obviously, is it the biggest deal in the world? No. But I just had to make a rant about it because it just annoys me to no end. Personally, I think it's annoying, but some people might find it funny. I don't know. That's a little bit questionable. In the skit, I mean, he nailed it. It was way too accurate. Suspiciously accurate. Whether you're outside on a walk or at work, or if you were doom scrolling, we have all come across this type of millennial at least once. And to prove that I'm not insane and that this actually did exist, I really wish there was a mute button for hearing. And what you're gonna see is actually insane. You may recoil.
I'm so excited that Taylor Swift gets to be small girl with Travis Kelce because
Yo, this y'all body. Be real. She pulls up to you. She's like, she's all up on you and shit. I'm doing it. I can't lie. You know what? Thank you for being honest. A lot of y'all are lying, bro. She could be acting like this going up to you and you still cracking, gang. Me personally, I got morals. If I saw this shit, I would just be turned off. I'd be like, yeah, come on, lady, bro. We're grown. Please.
he is large boy and gets to be small girl. He can just scoop her up. She's not gonna be
Burnt peanut watcher.
I thought she was about to have a meltdown. What? Why is she screaming over this? The fact that she even decided to make this video and click post. The top comment is literally, ma'am, you're 30. There's no way she thought that people were gonna find this hilarious. And then plus, she's way too obsessed over that relationship. Imagine her reaction, okay? If this was her reaction to them just getting into a relationship, she must have went insane when they got married or engaged. I just thought about that.
She gets to be small girl. Small girl. She always dates these medium men. And now she has a large boy. But I do worry. Travis, I don't know if...
Bro, I'm thinking it's ironic and satire, but it's not. Like, this is real.
this through, but if you hurt Taylor's feelings, you gotta get on the planetary shuttle with Elon. Because you can't be, I don't think that you could safely be on this planet.
Looks like the mom from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Yo, she kind of does.
You just make a
But yeah, alright, yeah, we don't need to hear that nonsense. But was that a threat? Or is she just saying that some Taylor Swift fans would go nuts? I don't even know what she was on about in this video. But if you ever catch me doing some bullshit like this, if you know me in real life, feel free to just slap me. Okay, not that I would ever do it, but it would be a nice wake-up call. But now this next video, it's on humiliation ritual levels of embarrassment. Day 2,892 of trying to make friends at the grocery store because I'm lonely. You know, it sounds like a heartwarming story at first, but then you play it.
Hey,
pooped.
This is just annoying. I don't even know if this would be millennial humor. Like, this is one of those troll accounts. This has to be a fetish. What the fuck would the fetish be?
Hey, Power Ranger poop.
Get the fuck out of here!
Yo, shout out to that Joe Bart thumbnail because it's so real. Why are people doing anything? This is anything for content in a nutshell. You're pretending to shit on the floor. That's gotta be a biohazard. I don't care if it's a fake shit. It's still a biohazard. Just uttering the words, I pooped, and then there's
Look at
something.
this poor granny, bro. Trying to do her weekly shopping in the goddamn automated Walmart wheelchair. And she's looking at this lady.
Remotely brown on the floor? Nah, wrap it up. This is pure millennial toddler behavior in public. I
I
don't
actually
care
wouldn't
that
say that's millennial humor. I think it's just cringe, prankster humor, or whatever that is.
it's a prank. This shit is still ass. Why are we doing this? People are staring at her with the most concerned face ever. I don't know what my reaction would be if I saw
It has
this
to
in
be
the grocery
erotic
store.
humiliation.
Another form of humor that some millennials used to have that is gone completely extinct has to be the funny face or making a funny face is like the greatest humor on the planet. I'm glad this one's dead. There's only so many filters and dumb expressions you can make with your face to get a laugh out of the audience. So it just eventually gets old. But when you just spawn in on the planet, you're an infant, of course you're gonna find this stuff funny. It's like peak humor as a baby. We were all laughing at this stuff as a baby. I remember back in the day, people used to spam funny faces and filters, and I used to laugh at it. I did.
I'm kind of glad that era's done when like everybody was using, dear God, this is gonna piss me off. When everybody was using filters. I remember the first time I used like the Snapchat, the bunny ears filter, and then like some dude called me gay, and I never used it again. I literally was just trying it out, bro, and I think I posted it, and then he replied and I deleted it. It wasn't even that deep. I was like, first time using this filter. Imagine me super happy, little Tommy NFG. First time using this filter. I was just getting made fun of for no reason. It's okay, we support you. All right, bro.
When the disrespect is louder than the apology. Nah, I think you gotta.
Okay, I'm good.
Apologize for making this video. You owe me an apology because I had to see that. But wasn't that just amazing the way she made funny faces? The top comment literally says millennial core at its finest. This humor is just dead. If that doesn't prove it,
It
right
still
there.
works for them.
You might have a chance if you go on
For some
Facebook
reason.
and get some laughs, but millennial humor fell off. And soon enough, so will Gen Z, and then same with Gen Alpha, so on
What's
and
gonna
so
be our cornballs, yeah, like in the future? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too optimistic. We're a little bit more self-aware of shit.
forth. I don't even know what the message was of this
The
video.
2020 era, nah, I'm not gonna lie. We got some diabolical TikToks from 2020. We got some bad shit.
My milk. Where's my milk? If you kindly give me a sauce.
Yo, why is one of y'all's dad on screen saying this, bro? Somebody get their dad, gang. What the f is this? Is this a millennial or is this a f***ing 50-year-old man?
Your milk. I'll lick your kitchen floor clean for you.
What the hell? Why? Just why do people post shit like this online? Unc, don't you have a family to take care of? Kids to raise? Okay, it
Nah,
took
these
like
old dudes be so freaky, bro. It's
10
so
seconds,
weird.
but still. I'm trying
And
to
it's like the
find-
way they're freaky, bro. It's weird. It's like outdated. You know, like if you ever see a leak between like a fucking 50-year-old man, he gets caught with like a stripper or whatever. It'd be so weird, bro.
any excuse in the world for this not to be posted. There's no reason that you should have gave this one the green flag. This next TikTok became a complete meme because of how tough it was. Tough.
Coffee, spelled backwards, is EFOC, which is funny, because until I've had my coffee, I don't give EFOC about anything.
Ooh, yo. I see why this became a
man.
meme now. That shit was ass. Plus, how do you even think of this? To spell coffee backwards and then make it into an I don't give a pun? I guess it was just trying to make a quote under his name. So whenever people said it, boom, they would have to quote him. If you don't think this is millennial humor, listen, bro. They love their coffee jokes. And the fact that this got memed, he got like laser eyes and shit, it just goes to show that millennial humor...
It's the way they do it too. It's like the movements. Even the joke was just cringe itself, but everything about it just gets worse and worse.
It's just becoming so
I'm crying
corny
so
that
funny.
people are just turning it into a complete laughing stock. Now, next. Gen Z gets involved. All right, we're not
let's
safe.
go.
But this is one of the dumbest situations that I remember ever on the internet. Now, Eminem got quote-unquote canceled.
Oh my god, I already know this is about to be. It's about to be that lady talking about Gen Z's trying to cancel. What?
Twitter. It was like back in 2021 or 2020. And
Crazy thing is, bro, the average person in Gen Z don't listen to Eminem, bro. That was the funniest thing about this. Like, the average rappers people in Gen Z listen to, nigga. Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole, Kanye, a bunch of other people. Cardi, Destroy Lonely, Ken Carson, Uzi. At the most, bro, people were bumping like the big Eminem songs. The songs where he was really saying wild shit, nobody in Gen Z was really listening to that for real.
I remember this distinctly because of this video right here.
What? Gen Z's trying to what? Cancel Eminem. Gen Z's trying to cancel Eminem?
If you're wondering what's next, you heard the beat in the background. She's gonna make a diss track on Gen Z. Nobody was trying to cancel Eminem. This diss track can stay in the studio. There was no need for this. I mean, I'm curious now. I gotta hear.
We
some
all
of this.
listening to
Honey,
Tommy and MG music
that's
broadcasting.
Cute. Listen, little kitties, let me make this quite clear. This man was around even before you were here. So what, you all mad because the man was a lyricist while all your rappers are mumbling gibberish? No.
Mumble rap gibberish? Okay, that's all I needed to hear. She really sat down and wrote.
Yo, I hope and pray we don't end up like this. I don't want to be in a future, bro, where like niggas in our generation are acting like this.
These lyrics, probably with a pen and paper and anything, memorized it for the video and just started
mumble rap in this day and age.
Ass. Oh my.
Yeah, it's funny they still call it mumble rap, like it hasn't been like the biggest genre like holding up rap for like the past fucking 10 years, bro. Because this whole shit started around 2016 when Uzi started dropping, Lil Yachty, Cardi, this and that. Like, bro, these are people that are still carrying rap. Other than that, and I guess, yeah, there's like Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole, Kanye, like, you know, like the typical top artists. Other than that, bro, this shit is dead, bro. Genre genuinely would have been fucking dead.
Okay, I got a real question for the audience, though. Are you taking Too Slimy or the
Too slimy.
Millennial Eminem anthem?
Pull
if
the
you had
trigger.
to listen to something for a week straight. Like, of course, Eminem is an icon. Don't get me wrong. But this shit just stained his legacy, all right? Me, Gen Z, all right? We were not trying to cancel Eminem. Nobody was. Brand accounts. Now, brand accounts have to be a subject of this video because it's the most millennial-coded thing of all time. Especially
Yeah, but now they hire like people that are younger. I think they understood it. Like they hire people that are like 22 and 23 and whatever age now.
Be the prime example of a millennial-coded brand account. Although it's mostly Gen Z and Gen Alpha humor, they're just doing it to try to relate and get people to use their app. And they fell off even harder after that whole AI thing that happened. So why am I saying Duolingo is millennial-coded? Well, when this whole AI thing happened, this was their bio. After they just deleted their account for 4 or 5 days. That shit said, real eyes,
So cringe.
real lies. Trying to be all
They really
big.
killed their company over AI. That's so crazy. The only account that like brand account that was somewhat working and like promoting itself.
And shit. Initially, before they put out an actual response, they pulled this.
Hello, world. I'm a part of Duolingo's social team, and it's time you all learn the truth. Enough is enough. If you have seen this video,
This shit's
know
so
my
corny.
plans worked. I've had it with the CEOs and those in power.
Dude, they were mid-controversy, talking about how the green
I think they
owl
were literally trying to do a cancel me, Gen Z me, bro thing. Like they were trying to pull the same shit as Eminem.
could twerk. Not only did they blank out their entire profile like they were some don't hit me up kid, they made this cryptic ass response before actually putting out a serious response. Although the serious response didn't win anybody over. Still though, this video sucked. I don't know what it is about Duolingo, but this account just feels like it belongs in the video. Okay, I was just searching through their account for a little bit and I found this.
Skibbity toilet Riz.
What the Sigma?
Who do you think you are?
Bro, no shot. No way.
They
bro.
definitely fired all the young people.
This has to be a troll. This app can't be real.
Are you Gen Z and struggling to keep up with today's slang? Now introducing Gen Alpha for the geriatric Gen Z.
Geriatric.
Yeah, we're old now, bro. Y'all, it's time to go to a retirement home.
Z. Gen Z is not old. No matter how many times people call me Unk, I'm gonna keep denying that I'm not old until I hit 30. Then I'll just start wrapping things up. Now, there's a company that tops Duolingo in being the most millennial, and that's BuzzFeed. When you search BuzzFeed on TikTok, BuzzFeed Millennials is the second thing that came up for me.
Yeah,
So
BuzzFeed was like the spitting image of millennials for a while.
it's safe to say that BuzzFeed used to be and still is kind of the home for millennials. All I remember about BuzzFeed is they had these quizzes, but back in the day, they were pulling crazy ass views. So I guess BuzzFeed just became a part of being a millennial, I guess. But the clowning of millennials doesn't even stop here, which is crazy. Like, you know, they had their cringy humor, but this is another level of clowning. But these
BuzzFeed
memes
fell off.
about millennials are accurate as the millennial burger joints. Yeah, that meme from last year. This shit made a comeback this year. And now videos about millennials will not leave my For You page. And this meme pretty much describes
I haven't
modern
seen it again.
burger joints to a T. Because I've never seen something more accurate in my life.
Here we do things a little different. Established in 1998, open in 2017. How the f is that possible? The main ingredient is love.
Okay, maybe the dude didn't have a man bun running the restaurant, but holy shit. I have like 5 places near my house just like that. It's a little bit too accurate, to the point where people have cited these in real life and posted it.
I actually have not been to a place like that here. And low-key, Austin is like the place for this archetype.
Can't make up this 2 guys, 1 crazy idea shit. But yeah, it's really a partnership out here. 2 guys with 1 crazy idea. And it's always the burger joint with the handhelds with the menus looking like this. They got nibbles, starters,
Nibbles? What is that? Look at the truffle parm fries. $14, bro? That is such a scam.
Variables between the... Okay, I've never seen that one. Between the breads. And I mean, I can't even lie, bro. That shit slaps. Sometimes I get like a burnt tire, but sometimes it slaps. Like, if it's a decent price, like, you'll see me there. But some of them are overpriced as hell for some mid. But some of the times, there actually is a dude with the man bun in there. I have a red flannel, jeans, a beanie, and a lumberjack beard. And you'll also hear some Imagine Dragons on the aux or some other millennial music. I would be lying if I said millennials didn't have their classics. There's just straight bangers being played in the restaurant at all times. Little talks. It's the audio for the millennial burger memes, but it's a heater. I can't even lie. It's tough. This shit had me reminiscing looking out the window as a kid. But nowadays, these triumphant ass songs...
Oh, no, honey, I'm home. I could have another, but I probably... This shit is hilarious.
Songs are just frying me, bro. Like, you got the stomps, you got the claps, and then you got the little, hey! If something like this dropped today, it would be laughed at and be called burger music. And there's even people that have made fun of the whole idea of, quote-unquote, millennial music, or like a millennial song. If you've seen this parody song, you know. We Are Young by Kyle Gordon.
We are young. There's a fire in our soul. We go big or go home together. We are young.
They really got it all. The stomps, the claps, the hays, the... That's right! This is insanely accurate.
That's right! We're black and we're...
I won't be walking into any millennial burger restaurant if this is not playing.
We all will be tonight forever. 'Cause we will never die.
Yo, that shit would have gave me chills as a kid. The choir section right there at the end, though. Yo, that shit would have actually gave me chills. I'm not even trolling. I really would have thought that was the greatest thing ever. This is like some C major motivational ass song. If I were willing to bet what key this was recorded in, C major would be my guess. Of course, we got other classics like Hey Brother, Nah Honey, I'm Good. These are guaranteed to play at the restaurant. 100% play rate. And we got one more. Geronimo. Like,
What is that?
has to be the most memed aesthetic too, because I've been seeing so many people dressed up in red flannels. They have glasses,
Those songs
a
are good, though.
BuzzFeed type of hat, and then they have the swoop of doom, and they're just dancing the Nah Honey, I'm Good.
Oh, that's this one? Oh, no, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not.
Whoever has this archetype, I mean, I guess the internet will move on eventually. Soon enough, people will make videos about how Gen Z is broccoli cuts. But as to why
we definitely gonna get made
getting
fun of for that. I mean, I didn't have this shit. I'm not this fucking hair type. This one, the dangly earrings. We had our cringe, bro. And Gen Z is definitely at its cringe. That's gonna get made fun of. We making fun of you now. That's my current hair. That is not my fucking hair, bro. Stop. Dude, if you really think that's my hair, you're cooked, gang.
Gen Z is broccoli cuts. But as to why millennial humor's getting clowned, it's probably just their turn to get cooked. And in 10 years, there's probably gonna be a video out there about how Gen Z humor is super corny. Hopefully by then, I'm
gonna be laughing with them. I'm gonna be like, haha, yeah, guys, I'm a Gen Alpha. Look at these stupid fucking adults, man. I'm with the kids. And then my ass gonna get kicked out. Yeah, we are next. No, it's coming, bro. But Gen Alphas cringe themselves. Like, every generation is cringe in their way. So we can make fun of them.
Some hobbies. And I'm just putting straight sinkers on the golf course. Landing in the green and everything. Because I feel like Gen Z is not safe from this. People are going to look at 2020 TikToks and die. It's gonna cause somebody's dead. They were that bad.
I think there is a difference between cringe content from the past versus still doing it. I think the problem with millennials is they still do that shit. You're still doing the derpy faces, this, and that. It's gotta be given up.
Cheetos, Pringles, ramen, French fries.
Okay, y'all, same question I asked earlier. She comes up to you.
Damn, you look good. I want you.
Y'all fooled him, bro.
Chicken nuggets, ice cream sandwich. What am I craving? What am I craving? I am snacking.
Yeah, that's all I got.
That was... Wow.
I don't even think I have to like sit here and give a little pep talk about how it's ass. The entire comment section was fried.
She definitely thinks liking food is a personality trait. CEO of Facebook Mom is the least funny thing I've seen in a long time on this app, and that's saying something.
Buying this girl in 2020. 2020. Not even people in 2020 found this funny, which shouldn't be a surprise. I don't know if that would be considered millennial humor or Gen Z.
This cut is rough, bro. Holy shit. That is terrible.
Z humor. Maybe on the line of both. I'm not trying to make this video to say that Gen Z humor is so much better, because it definitely has things about it that's bad too. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. Watch this.
Good video by the Duck Man. We definitely have our corny humor too. We have our cringe humor. There's shit that I cringe at that y'all will find funny. Anyways, yeah, if you're watching on the 2, make sure to join the Discord and watch the streams.
Subscribe to Tommy and FG.